What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and it's Manga Monday. I know it's been a while since we've done one of these things. Life has been crazy. I think it's been almost 2 months since I've done one. May, June, July, August, yeah. Last one was the end of May. It's been 2 months. So yeah, we're back. It's been a roller coaster, fun time. I essentially went into May on vacation. My lovely partner came down to see me. We had a great time. Then I went to Montreal Comic Con, where that was also a lot of fun. I got to hang out with Danielle, who's a cosplayer, for most of the weekend, where essentially we were dealing with her audience and her fans. Then I got caught sick with COVID. I worked retail for 2.5 years during 2 Christmas seasons. Didn't catch COVID. Caught COVID from either a work event or something else, just like in general happening in my life, unfortunately. So yeah, COVID sucks. It hit me really bad, to the point where like I sounded like a TARDIS. I was having trouble breathing. I had to have care packages dropped off for me because I couldn't cook. I couldn't stand for long periods of time because I just couldn't hold my breath. As you can see in the background, the room is almost done. There's a couple more setups to do, but overall the gaming lounge area is set up behind me. So we will be streaming or trying to stream older consoles probably in December or January. So yeah, COVID sucks. Just to get back to that. So I was sick for probably, I want to say, more than a week. It hit me really hard like day 3. Day 3 I woke up and I was like, what happened? Why am I feeling like this? Horrible. Then what else? Then I went back to work. Dealt with that, and then Gen Con happened. That was an amazing experience. I love Gen Con. It is one of my favorite conventions to go throughout a year. It's just so well organized. The people are so much fun. They ended up having like vaccine passports, so people knew that you were vaccinated. You had to wear a mask during the event, so I felt very secure there. Doesn't have much manga. It does have anime, because they do have a couple of booths that do, like, Japanese games, and like, inspirations and so on, so that was a lot of fun to see. Didn't end up picking up anything, from those booths, unfortunately, this year. I'm usually a really big sucker for Sailor Moon, but I already had everything that they had, so just didn't work out this year. Let's see. Had a week between coming back from Gen Con to now, and got a little reading done. Didn't realize some of my books are a little hairy from the animals, but yeah, got a little reading done. I didn't read that much while I was sick. I was mostly dozing in and out. I couldn't really focus on much either, so that was definitely a thing. I'm just gonna try something real quick and see if this balances the light a little bit better. Oh, that's a little bit better. Just trying not to have it directly in my face. I'm still trying to figure out where I want to put lights and stuff. So that I'm not like overcoming with light. I think this is a nice soft lighting to begin with. So yeah, Manga Monday. Lots of manga. I have so much manga now to read. I've been constantly buying and not having time to read, so I'm trying to dedicate at least a half hour a day to reading, be it manga or a book or something, just because it's something I've always enjoyed, and it helps me unwind from a long day at work too. So let's just hop right into what I was reading the last couple of weeks. So we're going to start off, which one did I say I was going to start off with? I'm going to start off with Sweat and Soap. So I've actually started doing this thing now where I will go and write up little summaries of books as well, because I'm trying to give you guys more information about the volumes. So here we have Sweat and Soap, Volume 5. So essentially the main characters it's Christmas time. So they're trying to, let me look at my notes real quick. Ooh, this way around. So, essentially, the main characters are trying to find the perfect Christmas gift for each other. It's also got a bunch of New Year's Eve stuff in it, and New Year's, like, meeting family and so on. So, very, very cute. Just for the holiday to watch, the couple works towards finding a place together as well. So, I'm not sure if you guys remember from Volume 4. Essentially, they decided that they were going to move in together. They set goals for their boundaries and so on. So, it was really adorable to see what they wanted to do with this. So yeah, so they are meeting each other's families, for the first time. Naru is meeting, Ahsoka's family for the first time. And it's a little intense with her dad. So that was Volume 5. I finished the series of Sweat and Soap. It is so cute. So Volume 6. Here we go. They finally move in together as a couple. It's really sweet how to see these two cohabitate together, because you don't get to see that in manga very often. It's usually drama, 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 and then monster appears, or if it's slice of life, drama nonstop. This gives you, like, the ebb and flow of what an adult couple actually potentially might go through. And it's a very, very interesting to see in a manga. So that was Volume 6. Let me change the page of my notes. So Volume 7. Ahsoka and her partner have been living together for a week now. Ahsoka confronts Naru about how she is really feeling about things. Essentially, Naru is very trying to make sure everything's perfect, so that she doesn't have to worry about everything. That, like, the trash is taken out. That like, perfect, like, honeymoon phase of moving in together. Ahsoka meets Karo's family, which is another interesting arc, because his mother is blind, or went blind during the pregnancy of one of her children. So it's definitely interesting to see how the interaction happens between between the two of them. Also, Akura is working hard to get a special gift for Ahsoka, and a problem person steps back into Karu's life as well. I don't know if you all remember the interesting fellow at the train station that was hitting on our lovely leading lady. And it was a problem because it made the main guy here very jealous. So it's interesting to see what ends up happening when that person comes back into their lives. So, Sweat and Soap, Volume 8. It's time for the annual company party or trip. Asuka is not sure how she will handle the heat, because again, she has a sweat problem. She's always shy about this. Asuka may have found her gift, but when Kuro finds out, cuteness happens. It is super, super adorable what ends up happening with the gift and everything. What will happen when the idea of kids come into play for this couple? So the idea of kids do show up in this volume. And again, they're fairly young, but they're also very ambitious people. They work in an industry. So it was really cute to see some of the, like, interactions about potential kids. Where was the volume with the kids part? It was super cute. Like, look how cute they look. It's adorable. I need to fix that camera. I will do that for the next episode. It's not quite auto-focusing on me. Well, I'll do it right now. Give me one moment. We'll be right back. I should be more in focus and not the background. So let's see if I put the book here. Yeah, there we go. So where was the cuteness of the kid? I want to show it. Where is it? There it is. Like, look how cute they are together. It's adorable thinking of them being a couple with a baby. So, this is 11 volumes long, so worth the read. So, Sweat and Soap, number 9. Asuka tells Kaoru about her past, and how she feels, and Kura understands Asuka a little bit better for it. So essentially, Asuka ends up going home to meet a friend from her childhood, and the particular bully, let's say, shows up and hasn't changed. So I don't know if you've ever been in that case where a bully that you had to deal with that never grew up kind of steps into your life. Well, this happens for her. And it's traumatic, and it kind of takes her back, and she becomes kind of remote and unfeeling. And it's really scary to see this change, because I can understand it. I physically have gone through it as well. Like, you can't control how you shut down or deal with your trauma, but you can always work through the tools with it. They both ask each other to marry each other in this volume. It is super adorable. Now it's a rush to get everything ready for the wedding, because they have deadlines. Now, this is a spicy volume. Most of them are spicy volumes. But again, like, her trauma really takes place in this book, and it just makes me love her even more as a character. It really develops her character. Oops, I put those in the wrong order. Oh wait, I read the wrong parts. Ah! I am so sorry. I read volume 10 instead of 9. Okay, volume 9, let me recap. Asuka goes to meet her friend, her childhood friend, and crosses paths with someone who gave her trauma. After the meeting, she's completely becomes the old Ahsoka, and then can her boyfriend help her, or her fiance help her. In volume 10, she comes clean about what happens, about her trauma and so on, and essentially they're the better for it as a couple. They will understand each other better. They both ask each other to marry each other in this volume, and it's a rush to get everything ready. I was trying to see where the rush for the wedding stuff was happening, because I'm like, I can't see it. Let's see. So, like, you have the whole family meeting together. Let's see. There was something about the bouquets and dresses. Anyways, very fun volume. Very interesting to see how they rush to get things done. And then, I should have... Yeah. There we go. I found it. So, volume 11, which is a cute, adorable, like, wedding photo, essentially, is the final volume. The rush to the wedding is on. It was truly an absolutely cute and sweet ending. I don't want to go into too much detail about it, because I don't want to give the ending away, but super cute. Like, happy ever after moments are so rare in mangas, because, you know, there's always that last hurrah. Nope, it's not what you think it is. So yeah, super, super sweet. Very cute. How do I rate this series? So I sat and read volume 1 to 11 kind of back to back. I rated a 9 out of 10. My criteria being that, like, it kept me coming back for more. There was low parts, high parts. There was little, like, back and forths and things like that. I really, really enjoyed it. If you're looking for a sweet story with a little bit of spice, with healthy boundaries, and actual adult relationship content, this is the series for you. This is not a high school drama. Yes, it's a slice of life, but older adult slice of life. So I highly recommend it if you're into those kinds of manga. Words hard tonight. Let me just grab a sip of water as well. But super sweet. Love the series. Will I reread this? Most likely. Will I keep this on my shelf? Yes, for sure. So let me just toss this aside. I do have a couple of other books that I ended up reading as well. There was Cheri, My Destiny, which is a boy love book by Tokyo Pop. Nope, wrong one. But Tokyo Pop. It is very sweet. Essentially, it's two competing restaurants who have different styles, and essentially come down to the point where they try and see who has the best. And they kind of fall in love because they love each other's cuisines, and it's just super cute. It is a one-shot. It's a standalone. Do I suggest picking it up? Yes. If you are into the culinary arts and boy love, this is definitely up your alley. The other one I ended up reading, which I was extremely surprised about, because this isn't a topic I've really seen many manga authors or artists take lead in. So let's just get down to it. I turned my childhood friend into a girl. This is the first manga I've read that touches on the subject of trans. And it's done in such a sweet-hearted way and accepting way. At the start, I thought it was just going to be something, like it was going to be a BL, but it definitely seems like the main female of the story is transitioning and is going from male to female and is accepting themselves and trying to get themselves, like, recognized and comfortable in their own skin. So this is volume 1. I do not know how many volumes this is, but I am definitely interested in seeing where it leads to, because it's so sweet. Like, it's literally the two characters. Let me see if I can find their names real quick. Haru and Mito are childhood friends. This guy here is obsessed with makeup, like, to a degree that might not be healthy and addictive, but he loves doing makeup. He's shy about it because men usually don't use the makeup in that culture, but again, he wants to learn, he wants to improve his skill, so he gets his friend in on it and essentially does their makeup. And, like, it's just simply adorable. It's adorable, and it kind of awakens a side of them that they didn't realize they had, and the story goes from there. So again, do I recommend it? Yes. Would I continue reading the series? We'll have to see because it's only volume 1, but it's definitely on my watch list. Next, so I'm currently in the middle of reading the entire series of Manly Appetites. It is so adorable. Like, just, it's so cute. It's a BL from Seven Seas. The first book I've had for quite a while because I saw it at the store and was like, yoink, you're coming home with me. So essentially, these two guys are co-workers. This guy is the lovable, kind of, not genius, but he's a workaholic in the department. And then the co-worker here just enjoys having him around and wants to feed him and take care of him and support him. And, like, if you saw my TikTok earlier, I posted, like, just certain little scenes of them being cute together. Where's one of these scenes? Like, they're just so cute. And it continues from there. Volume 1, definitely a yes. Volume 2, definitely a yes. We get to see other sides of them in Volume 2. Essentially, like, how they feel a little bit more about each other. Like, how will their relationship continue from certain, like, jealousies and stuff like that. Like, I have to say that that is the cutest thing. It's just so cute. And then, like, it's also a little bit about food and appetite and desire. And again, they're in a healthy work relationship. Most of their outside interaction is very much like super adorable, holding hands. But like, definitely something to pick up. I am reading volume 3 currently, and I will report on it next week, depending on my work hours. Because there will definitely be a lot of stuff going on in the next couple of weeks for me. I will hydrate, because I have been told to hydrate. I really wish there was an option to not have any vocals in that. I will have to look into it more. Anyways, so that's the pile of manga I read this couple, I guess the last 2 months. There might be 1 or 2 books I missed because they got put on the shelf, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm working on 12. So, good turnaround. Books I will be reading for next week once I am done with Manly Appetites volume 3. We've got Therapy Game Restart volume 2. Boy, love this author. I will pick up anything this author prints. Is just that good. Another one that I picked up that is from Shoujo Jump, which I'm usually not a big Shoujo Jump fan, but just look at the artwork. Like, Ghost Reaper Girl sounds amazing, and it's one of the cheaper mangas that we can purchase at the store. Manga usually ranges in English between like $12.99 to $21, depending on like if it's full color or not. So this one, just the artwork alone really caught my attention. And come on, Chloe has dreamed of living a glamorous life as an actress ever since she was little, but being the ripe old age of 28 might be working against her, and her spontaneous displays of violence aren't helping either. Not all hope is lost, however. She might be the perfect for the role offered by a mysterious and charming new man in her life. Can Caro become the Ghost Reaper Girl and take down an evil spirit that has escaped from Hades? Like, come on, that sounds cool. And her outfit is amazing. But yes, this is definitely on my read pile for next Monday. I think that covers everything for this week. I hope the new format people like. I'll be trying to do like little summaries of each volume that I'm reading so that I can give you guys more information and not mess up with the titlings next time. I'm sorry about that little mix up between volume 9 and 10 for Sweat and Soap. But yeah, that essentially wraps up Manga Monday. We will be back next week. We will be posting on TikTok some of the stuff we're reading. So make sure to check us out on all our social medias, and we'll catch you next time at the shelf. Bye, all. Have a good evening.